All right, Grandpa, congratulations. How does it feel?
How about Grandma? Okay, over to you, Grandma.
So how exciting to have a new baby in the family. And Josephine Therese was born yesterday afternoon here at the Mater Hospital, and Jessica and Albert and Josephine are all doing very, very well. And we've just been upstairs having besotted cuddles with this baby, and watching her just discover her fingers in front of her eyes. It's just beautiful.
And Therese, what I found particularly touching was the fact that they also named their middle name.
Yeah, now you're going to make me teary. So I didn't know, and when I went in to see Jess, she said, "I'd like you to meet Josephine Therese," and we both got very teary. It's very nice.
Kevin wasn't a possibility.
Where did the name Josephine come from? Was there any particular place?
They just both love it, yeah. And what's lovely is Albert's mother's name is Joy, so it kind of captures some of that in her name too, which is lovely.
So have you both been crying this morning and last night?
Well, I came from Canberra to the hospital here, and there was something pretty special about holding this little bundle of joy in your arms for the first time. It's been a while. Our youngest is 18.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
very tall.
And very tall. But it was a delight, and she is a beautiful little girl.
Yeah,
Just a beautiful little girl.
really.
I was going to say, are we a bit out of the habit of nappy changing, and are we looking forward to doing that?
I don't think grandparents do that, do they?
Look at these. These are hands of experience.
So will it be Grandpa, Pop or Granddad?
Certainly, as far as any of my parliamentary colleagues are concerned, none of the above. Actually, we've worked it out. It'll depend on what the bubby calls us, I think. So, Kay Wright will do. Yeah.
Now, she did arrive on time, very punctual. Who's she taking after?
Absolutely. So neither. Neither Jess nor Albert are punctual.
You're supposed to say me.
Oh no, you're punctual.
Thank you. It's remarkable.
It's a recessive gene then.
It's a recessive gene. But it's remarkable. So was it Jessica, I think, told us that only 4% of babies who come through natural delivery arrive on the day. So it's just quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Already a very, very special girl.
She's very loved. She's been very loved in anticipation, and I was there with Albert's parents last night, and we were all having cuddles. I just looked at this baby and thought, she is so loved already.
She's a beautiful little girl.
Do we know when they're going to be able to take her home?
No, we don't know that yet. We don't know that.
They spoke about it in terms of early next week, but you know how these things are like. It takes a while.
And how did Jess go in there?
You're asking about her labour? I wasn't there. You have to ask her. I'm not sure that she's going to want to give you details.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't. That was obviously a question from someone who's never had kids.
It's like fairly personal.
I think for both your points of view, don't ask too many questions.
But at least everyone's doing fine.
Everyone's really, really well. Yeah, they're all... and watching Jess and Albert with this new baby, and they're already great parents. You can see that. It's lovely.
And we have seen the photo. Who do you think she takes after?
The baby? I think she's unique, isn't she? She takes after herself. She's got a mother's fingers, though. She's got very long fingers. Obviously going to be a concert pianist, isn't she?
Obviously, Therese is not besotted with Josephine Therese. Several career paths have been chosen in the first 12 hours. I'm sure the rest will come in due course. I wouldn't recommend politics, by the way.
Me neither.
And do you have a little bit of time off now, or are you going to be heading back to Canberra?
No, actually, Parliament's up for a couple of weeks, so. But I'll be here for the next several days. I'm off to China later in the week at a conference that I'm speaking at. But it's a really wonderful, just human thing, which I'm sure all grandparents and parents experience. It's just stepping out from the normal hurly-burly of whatever you're doing and just enjoying a new life. And
really,
I ran into
important.
some kids, some grandparents, new grandparents here last night from down Logan Way, and just the beaming smile over all their faces. Yeah. And thankfully they didn't ask what I was doing there. I was just walking through.
And are you guys going to be on hand for some babysitting?
Oh yeah, if I'm allowed to. Difficult to prize a new first baby, I think, away from parents who love love the baby. But we're really looking forward to them coming home and having lots of cuddles.
And Therese,
All right, we'll leave it.
Sorry,
Oh.
just any ideas on what you want your grandchildren to call you, or you don't?
No, so there have been lots and lots of ideas, and but I think I'll wait and see what she calls me.
The Chinese word for granddad is gung. So gung sounds all right. But we'll see. It commands respect, doesn't it?
All right.
So we are genuinely stoked. It's one of those wonderful things which families celebrate. But also, Jessica and Albert have asked us to thank literally the hundreds of Australians who have already sent their congratulations.
Yeah.
And they feel genuinely blessed by that. So to all those good folk, thank you very much.
And they've also asked us to thank the wonderful staff here at the Mater, who are always professional and always wonderful and caring.
And 40 years ago, my mother worked here in the midwifery section. And she trained here about 30 years before that. In fact, in this building here. So the Mater has a bit of a family connection too.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.